And we are live.
Welcome to the 3 Unwoken podcast. I'm old Dusty, Cam Crazy, Devin Smith here with you live on the Discord. If you haven't checked it out yet, please join our Groupies Discord. Discord.
It's the chat. But
The chat.
Cam, talking to your mic.
I was.
Really? Why do you sound so quiet?
I don't know. Does this sound better?
This has a soft voice.
I'm soft-spoken.
It's like a AM radio coffee talk.
I thought we got these issues out of the way.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Cam Crazy, and we're here to talk about things today.
I'm going to need you to turn your volume up to 100.
And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee now. I needed that.
We needed that. Let's get this day started, shall we?
Yeah, let's get this show on the road now. Alrighty. Busy weekend, that's why we didn't record it yesterday. Mainly Cam. I was down to go. I think Devin was down, but Cam was like, we're recording tomorrow, right?
I haven't mowed in
Sunday,
6 weeks.
Well, that, and I had to watch Falcon Winter Soldier.
You didn't have to do that. You could have
Wow.
recorded with
Sounds
your
like
prior setup here.
Sounds like a busy day you had. You got back at what, like 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I went shopping, got all the groceries, got to-go margaritas, was halfway through mowing my yard, and halfway through my margarita when I realized, oh shit, I have to go somewhere tonight. So I stopped. Don't worry, it all spilled out anyways when I had a fucking crater in my yard.
So did you finish mowing your yard today?
No, I finished yesterday.
Okay.
I finished drinking. I stopped drinking. But
Oh,
Jamie
okay.
texted me. Jamie drank all of hers. She texted me like 8:30 when I just started watching Falcon at Trey's, and she's like, "I think I'm drunk." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "My lips are tingly. I can't feel the cookies on my lips." Go to bed.
That is always a telltale sign that you're drunk, though, when you can no longer feel the cookies on your lips.
Well, I said, "Did you wake up hungover?" And she said, "No." I said, "Did you sleep like a rock?" She said, "Oh yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were drunk.
You got the housewife buzz going. That's all she did.
For sure. I mean, I was pretty buzzed this week, or Saturday for sure. Saturday, I was feeling myself.
See, Friday was my big night.
Yeah.
Anthony's big night. His whole weekend was in one night.
It was in like a 4-hour span.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he said he shotgun beers. I didn't even know that happened.
It literally happened right when we got there, basically, and started fishing.
Fishing wasn't bad if you want sheephead.
Yeah, if you want them.
Wow,
Not a lot of people
came up to
do.
Drum. So I don't mind the drum, but it kind of got old when you threw it out in the same exact spot and brought a drum in every time.
I have Cam to 200%, and I still can't figure out why he seems so quiet.
I don't know. My mouth is on my mic.
It is? It's gross. That's
Yeah, is that any better?
unsanitary, actually.
Try again.
I mean, hello?
There, you sound like 100 times better.
Okay.
Time.
Sorry, chat.
Can we get F's in the chat for Cam's audio knowledge?
I literally rotated my mic. Like a quarter inch.
Okay, can you guys give me a second? My dog's barking. Go ahead and talk. I'll rejoin in a second.
Well, Dustin, you want to say anything else about the weekend? Anything else you had super fun with?
Well, it's just a good time, man. Destroyed a bowling alley.
Without even bowling.
Without even bowling. We walked in there 7 deep.
Big dick energy.
They probably haven't all sat at the bar, and I don't think they've seen that kind of action at the bar in a long time.
They were like, what are these 7 dudes with masks on doing?
Yeah, the bartender Jackie went back there. I don't know if that's her real name. That's just what we named her. Yep. She went back there and told the cook.
Ponytail.
He has a ponytail, so you knew the food was going to be great. But
it's Sergeant Ponytail first.
Sergeant Ponytail, yeah. She went back there and goes, "There's a lot of. They're coming and they're not stopping." We ordered 7 full meals, and I think we wrecked him.
Yeah, well, it just so happened that across the street at the bar that we wanted to go to was having a cover band, and they were super packed. We walked in there. I didn't get to see it. Probably glad I didn't see it. But I just saw 3 of them with their eyes wide open, like, nope.
So it looked
Oh.
like they had taken all the tables out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it was just a big dance floor.
we walked in.
We wanted food.
For people to remember, it's a very heavy tourist area, but they're not in season yet, so it's all the townies, so everybody knows everybody. So we walk in, and everyone just basically stopped and stared at us. So we
Yep.
got scared and ran and left.
We were all standing in the lounge, wait outside of it, just like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Before we move off of Sergeant Cook, he did also tell us the man has probably smoked for 70 years out of his life, and he said that he smoked a cigarette so fast he got a head buzz. So I think we did pretty good rushing him.
Yep. Pretty fucking
Even
good.
though we kept telling like the entire time, like, hey, we're in no hurry. Like, you guys take
We'll
your
be here.
time. And I think we all gave pretty nice tips.
Yeah, I think so.
And he comes out. He took a bow.
Yeah, that was
we got our last meal out. He was like, "I went to 4-down truck school for my culinary expertise."
And then told us about his 17 grandkids.
Yeah, I got 17 grandkids.
I worked
That's
the lunch rush and the breakfast rush somewhere else.
by Davis Bessie in Oak Harbor.
Apparently he lives under Davis Bessie. That is literally the words from the man. We're not making that up. He said he lives under it.
He's a funny guy, though, for sure.
He was awesome.
Did a great
I
job.
liked
I
him.
mean, like, it was like Nick got the their signature sandwich, which was hilarious. It's called the Gutter Buster. Ha ha ha.
Oh, it was huge. I was
Grilled
going to order
cheese?
that, and
It was a
Dustin
grilled-
told me you don't want to have a heart attack.
But it wasn't just like a grilled cheese with a patty in the middle. No, it was 2 complete grilled cheese with a burger in the middle.
And butter on butter on butter on butter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ate most of it.
He ate it all.
I was impressed.
Except for half of one patty.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I just got the
Still.
Coney dog. Didn't drop it.
He didn't drop it.
Yeah, we were proud of you. That's the...
Yeah, man.
Who are you? 2 for 3 in a
We're
good
getting better
minute?
at it. Getting better. Progress.
Yeah, you're batting 600.
Take it. Going for the title.
We are in the really early season of Coney Dog weather, though.
I love Coney dog.
I just
Yeah, we're-
love when your Coney Dogs don't fall and ruin an entire podcast.
Or a
Or Devin's
entire
rug.
carpet. Yeah.
Or Devin's throw rug in the floor.
But yeah, great overall weekend. Dustin, if you want to move into what you just researched 10 seconds ago, or do you have anything else you want to touch on for the weekend?
First off, by Doge. Telling you that now. They're talking about it going off tomorrow for 420.
Oh, shit. Tomorrow is 420.
It's like their big thing on Reddit and Twitter right now. We're going to make it jump on 420.
I can't buy it anyways.
I couldn't buy it if I wanted to.
I'd get punched.
You got punched.
Would get punched.
I think it's going to go on a ride tomorrow. But I just quickly researched because Casey reminded me of it. Apparently there's feral people in the national parks.
I don't believe this for a second. It's been going around for like a long time.
I know. I don't really believe it either. Do you want to hear? Okay, so basically they're saying there's
Tennessee?
feral cannibal people in Tennessee. Yeah.
Appalachia?
Well, mostly in Tennessee is what they say in their national parks. And apparently these people kidnap hikers, the people that go missing. I guess they eat these people. They go missing.
Okay. Well,
See,
it's
that's
Reddit.
where I don't believe it, because it's just a way for them to say, like, how
it's
these
no
people
sleep.
have gone missing. No, it's not. It didn't start in No Sleep. It's actually started in Our Conspiracy, I think. But there have been like a lot of random people that have passed, like have gone missing in national parks.
It's not feral people. It's aliens.
Well, okay, so here's the other theories that somebody came up with. It was a legitimate news story, and they said some people think it's a wormhole. You get put into a different dimension, or Bigfoot.
That's terrifying. I think I'm
Or
gonna
it's
go
just
with feral.
Bigfoot, bro.
Why can it just be neither?
I'm gonna choose feral people.
I don't think it's either. Like,
But if I had to choose, I'm not going into a wormhole.
Want to go to a wormhole?
Nah, not in the
Take your whole
Ten-
family with you, would you?
not Tennessee.
Would you?
No.
Not. If you could
No,
take
thank
your whole family and you just come out in a different timeline,
No, thank you.
what if you come out a millionaire?
Something else is wrong.
Oh, no. We'll just say basically you're a millionaire and someone just pretty much has your life. That's the only difference. But
I would never.
whoever switched the life with you and your family has no idea that they were a millionaire in our timeline. Gonna do it?
I mean, this is a very nice wormhole.
so Cam, if you listen to one of our podcasts that we listened to, they actually talked about like the infinite wormholes and the yes/no dilemma. Like anytime you say yes, like a no reality is created. And if you could jump like to a reality and see it, would you do it?
So I just created like 6 wormholes.
Yeah, technically, when you're bouncing back and forth.
So they're saying if you could actually see the reality before going into it, that thing, or you have to go in it once you see it.
I mean,
What are you
You
saying,
asked
Devin? That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So
You're saying
if
if
you
you
go
see
by
the
that,
reality,
which
you have to go in it.
there's like, no, there's weird scientists that really think this is a possibility and that people can like actually jump
easy on the weird.
to the. It gets really weird and it's really deep, but there's real scientists that like look into this, and they think people can like make it to where a scent sets them into another reality. It's fucking insane, but if you knew, oh, this scent turns me into the part where I said no to buying my truck, would you ever smell that smell to see where you would be at now if you hadn't bought your truck that you bought?
It's a smell?
It could
Smell
be anything
changing?
that triggers it. It's like a PTSD thing. It just sets your mind into that reality.
Well, I just want to know more. I don't care about wormholes. I'm more confused about when I have like deja vu.
Well, that's like what they're trying to say.
I had it this weekend when we were on the bachelor party. I didn't say anything.
Oh God, Cam hit a wormhole during the bachelor party. What was it when Anthony was moving his body to the cigar instead of the cigar to his body?
No. It was when we were just standing at the fire pit during the day on Saturday, and I just
When we
the
had
whole
our dicks
conversation-
out.
Yes,
Oh,
that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But no, I just a moment there. I've had it quite a few times throughout the old teenage years.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
me too.
I've had it.
It literally like makes me stop whatever I'm doing and go, "What the fuck?
But
I've
do
done
you
this. I've done this before."
Do you know how deja vu really happens, though?
So
Only
that
with
I know that
people that
I
you
know-
hang out with a lot and things you do with them.
I know that
Yeah.
they think that deja vu is you're making it up in that second to make you think you had it before.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think your mind?
I think it's real. Like, I think
or
you really
think-
might have had that moment like in a dream or even a daydream or something like that. I do think that's real. I don't think that.
Then why would we
when
get the dumbest things in the world? Like for
don't
deja
know,
vu.
'cause I
Like
remember-
when me and Danielle are driving through Finley and I'm like, well, I remember, this song playing when we drove by Walmart instead of, oh, wow, I imagine this happening on our wedding day.
I remember when I was in high school, and I remember having a deja vu moment, literally just helping somebody up off the ground that was 3 times my size. And I remember looking up at the complex and everything, and it all happened. And I remember it like I had this dream or something some time ago for this.
If it was your past life,
Could be. I mean, I'm just leaving repeat.
Maybe this time
Or
you
what-
actually walk by that guy. And you're like, idiot, instead of helping them.
He'd kick my ass.
see, what if the timeline's merging?
That's fine. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's when maybe you died in the alternate timeline, so it merged that soul
I
with
helped
your
him,
soul.
I helped him up, and then he just snapped my neck.
Yeah.
Like,
Funny
quick,
thing, he stole my wallet and everything.
quick, jump, jump, jump.
Will, we have 3 seconds to get you off the ground. Let's go.
Alternate timeline stuff is interesting.
All is really interesting.
So do you believe it then? Do either of you believe it? As in there's
I
an
do.
alternate timeline where things worked out differently?
No.
So I don't believe in, like, a whole lot, but there's, for some reason, the weird stuff attracts me to really think about, like, the alternate timelines, the wormholes that weird me out, the deja vu shit, just the premonition, or is it premonition, I guess, like the pre-thought, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. All that stuff.
I don't care. Want to fight about it?
Sam,
Fight,
no.
come on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're losing me.
Listen to me. Let's just say that stuff
Believe
intrigues
it.
me.
That was the question.
Believe in it, yes.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't understand it. I don't think anybody will understand it, but I think
I mean,
it's there.
I've seen Doctor Strange, so there's dimensions.
Oh,
I think. But
So cool. If I could figure out how to be like Doctor Strange, just a little bit, just a teensy bit.
well, there's also the
Hey, Dan.
theory that we're just in a simulator.
That I don't fall for that. That one I'm not so strong on.
Yeah, because I've been seeing things where they're saying rockets can't actually get out of the atmosphere. It's all fake because the Earth is in a giant dome, basically.
Not flat.
And we're just in a simulator for aliens' enjoyment.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever.
I don't believe that at all.
Casey just said the stars are the air holes.
There's also people that think there's a whole world underneath our crust.
Lizard people.
And that's the people that really control us.
Lizard people. Love them.
The lizard? Are you talking about fucking Titans? You talking about Kong versus Godzilla
No.
right now?
No. There's literally like a
Illuminati.
dude that explored Antarctica said that when he got lost, that's where he got lost, was in this beautiful civilization under the world. I think it was because he was trying to like make up why he wasn't a shitty explorer.
They made it all up.
Like, I'm not that
Possibly.
shitty. You know, we landed, but you wouldn't believe what we found. You would not
Possibly.
believe it. So he wrote like 3 books on it. His son wrote a book on it, like, but nobody else has been able to find it. And I'm pretty sure the Nazis tried.
Possibly he just, is on LSD.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe what this cabin member gave me some psilocybin. I took way too much apparently, and dude, I thought I was under the fucking crust of the earth talking to these crazy ass grays.
There could be aliens in the ocean. I don't know that.
That's if they're hiding somewhere. That's not a bad spot because it's terrifying.
Well,
How many do you
we
think they
can't
lost
see
the
the
boat?
bottom.
I do not like the ocean. I'll be 100% upfront with that.
Well, good thing you
Not
live in
about that
Ohio
life.
then.
Yes, we're going to the beach, and my toes might touch the water, but that's it.
You afraid of
I'm not a
sharks?
big
or-
water
No.
person.
My thing is like, okay, yeah, I'm terrified of drowning. First off, and then like, I'm also super afraid of like riptides or like, oh, I'm just being like 2 inches too far. Then I have to go out, and then we just are floating. I'm like, well, this sucks.
Would you go in the scuba diving thing?
Probably not. Don't like that either.
Like that movie where they come up and the boat's not there anymore? That movie got
Yep.
me.
Dude, I
Well-
do not like that. I like being alone in the water or being like out at sea. I don't even want to go charter. That scares me.
Charter doesn't scare me.
No, because I'm gonna hook onto a fucking swordfish and it's gonna take me down to Cthulhu.
You don't want to fight a fish for 13 hours.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Fuck me.
What about snorkeling?
Maybe a little closer, but still not a fan.
I've snorkeled before. It's not bad. I agree.
Snorkeling,
I want
like,
to do the scuba stuff,
yeah,
but
snorkeling shallows and stuff like that. Like, hell yeah.
literally, you're just in a reef.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. And the reef keeps the sharks and stuff out. So
You just, yeah, I know. I just like I'm a super like overthinker. Like when I lay down, so many weird ass scenarios go through my head that I don't want to ever think about. But they decide like, oh, you're trying to sleep? Let's go through this scenario.
you're
Like
just a warrior.
fires and water. No, thank you. Like my fucking mind will literally just throw this scenario like a full movie at my. Bro, I'm trying to go to sleep. It's 11. I want to go to bed.
What about PTSD though? Do
What
you
do
get
you mean?
PTSD when you take a shower because you're thinking about the water and you think you're gonna
Mm.
drown?
Nope.
What about Owen taking a bath? Does that freak you out?
No.
That's
I
more
put
the
very little water.
CTE.
It's on its way. Don't you worry.
It's on its way. Wow.
We are on our way.
Do you guys have like an inner voice in your head?
I think everybody
Yeah.
does.
Dude, there's actually people who don't.
See, like, that's kind of. I think that like what I just talked about was my inner voice. It's like let's talk about what you're. Let's worry about what you don't want to think about.
Now, does your inner voice actually sound like your voice, or is it like Morgan Freeman or James Earl Jones or something?
It's not like an actual. I don't know. It's like my more. I guess it'd be my own voice because like I don't. I wouldn't say that I hear it, but I. It's really hard to explain. Now I'm trying to put it into words. But I'd say for sure more myself. It's not fucking some random guy like, oh, dude, think about this, dude. Okay, look, think about it, dude. Think.
Think about your kid getting
Yeah,
hurt
dude.
somehow, bro.
No, it's super saw, dude.
Or you could have like,
Surfer, dude.
or for dude, you could have like Morgan Freeman. Now, think about your
Think about what you're going to
with a
do.
riptide.
Look, okay, you're gonna be fine. Your kids are
Yeah.
fine.
Your
Donald
inner
Trump.
voice is Donald Trump. Get out of my head.
Okay, you're gonna fight this. Let's build a wall.
Yeah.
You know, the sad part is there's probably a lot of people out there that have Trump as their inner monologue.
Well, what about you, Devin? What is your inner monologue? Your voice
Depends on situation.
depends on the situation. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Like, if
You schizo?
depends on what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So like some things like you're thinking back to something your dad told you. I hear my dad's voice in my head. I don't hear my voice in my head.
That's true. I guess I can feel.
Not
I guess
like,
I can.
well, I hear Devin Jr., you know, when it's late at night and I get scared of the dark, I go to a little kid voice in my head and I'm like, oh, we should hide. Not
What?
like that.
You start yelling at yourself,
Yeah. Quit being such a baby.
being a bitch, little Devin.
I can't help it. I'm scared of the dark.
Dude, you're not alone.
Are you
Like,
still scared of the dark?
I'm better at
Yeah.
the dark now. I'm better in the dark now. Like I can sleep with the TV off. But before Jamie, I had a TV on when I went to bed. It was on, no matter what.
That's the way I am.
Man.
But I also like noise to sleep.
Then like I feel better having Jamie right there. I guess that helps too.
I can't sleep in the dark. I'm mostly scared of the dark in like uncomfortable situations, like areas I'm not used to. So like if I stay at a
The woods.
hotel, like I'm fine because there's like lights everywhere and stuff like that. But like where we were staying this weekend, I didn't want to be outside by myself at night.
Oh, it was fucking. Yeah, that was some hills have eyes drag you into the water.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't either because that's how every horror movie starts.
Yeah, but
Well, I
that's
mean-
like what's constantly in my head is who's behind me. And like you guys already know how I am with like crowds. I don't like being in crowds. I don't like people behind me. And at night, like somebody sneaking up behind me is like, oh. Cornfields
there.
cornfields really fuck me up at night.
And then we had a murderer of a neighbor Friday night.
Allegedly, we don't know that for sure.
He gave us a peace sign. He's fine. But he was weird.
It's a perfect alibi, so he's good.
Yeah, did you guys see like a hippie kind of looking dude had a knife?
Peace sign at
Hey,
me.
Did you see anybody? I was peace signing you, bros, right, homies?
Cool
Trying to be
fellas.
cool.
Right, fellow
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah, right, fellow kids. Thanks, dudes. Yeah, I mean, he really wasn't there that long either. He got there at probably 7 o'clock, and he was gone before we got up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
it's
didn't
'cause
see him much while we were there. Like why he was that night. He walked around for like 2 hours,
it's called an alibi, boys.
and then the other couple were there for like 10 minutes, and then the other couple, like like when we left Saturday, like they were there, and then I never saw them after we left. When we came back, like I feel like they just slept there.
They might have.
Oh,
Maybe they just
really?
wanted a weekend away from kids, relax,
They were,
sleep.
they were a little older than that.
Oh, the older couple?
Yeah,
They kept
but
driving
that-
off to places.
Those cabins are more of just kind of like, I feel like a stopping point for the night kind of place.
mm-hmm.
We're driving through, so we're just gonna stop here. They're small. There's really not a lot to do in them.
You talk.
Yeah, we had like 9
discovered
TVs at ours.
I discovered a new fear in ours. The fucking
Fear?
those stairs. Those stairs were terrifying.
Oh, that they constantly kept loosening every time somebody'd go up them, and the fact that I fucking smoked my head the first time I went up them.
Yeah,
Thanks for being our test subject.
you were the first one up there.
Yeah,
You
and there was
smoked
like
your
a fucking
Crossbeam.
big ass cross beam, and boing.
Yep. Yeah, but that's it was shaking so bad.
So you sounded like for a good second there, trying to figure out where you were going. You sounded like
You're just
Beetlejuice.
We're just trailing off there at the end. We didn't.
I was like, what the fuck? Sound like
Yeah.
Beetlejuice when he's trying to answer one of the questions that Howard would give him.
Tipper deck.
What is the color orange? I think I think the color orange is. I think it's like an apple.
What was the question he kept answering wrong? He kept asking him like 10 times.
What color is an apple? I think.
No.
How do you spell red?
Oh, red.
How do you spell red?
LTDSAR.
No, he kept spelling Leroy, but he'd leave a letter off of the end every time. He'd go Leroy. And he'd be like, no, Beetlejuice, how do you spell red? Lero. No.
How many days are in a week? 7.
Oh, he got one. Howard, total dickhead to Beetlejuice, but made great content with Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I feel bad for Beat, man.
The problem is, if Howard would have adequately paid them for those bits, like, he'd be perfectly fine with it. But he did not pay them shit.
I think he still does quite a bit of stuff on like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, he does. I don't think he's hurting, but he ain't doing great.
Yeah, I do. We talked about that this weekend.
Yeah, because we were playing clips.
Because he's funny, and I feel bad laughing at the guy.
He hams it up, though. He hams it up.
Oh yeah, I mean he knows. Part of it I feel like might just be an act.
Oh, I bet like 70% of it is an act.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Put a couple pictures in the Discord.
Just as Uncle Sam.
Oh, damn it. I have just our chat up. Oh.
Oh God, he's the Pope.
Oh man.
But I love Beetlejuice. Like, I love watching all of his stuff, especially now that he's doing kind of his own thing. Like, it's fun to support him because he'll keep doing it. Did you see his Cribs episode?
Oh,
it's great. You guys need to watch it when you're done. Just look up Beetlejuice Cribs episode. It's not very long. He just walks him through his house. He's got a studio and everything. It's running like a Windows 95 computer, but...
Dude. Okay, I'm about to break the Toy Story universe here.
why?
Buzz Lightyear didn't believe he was a toy. Why did he freeze whenever a human would walk by?
Oh my god. Well, just to play along.
Because most humans would freak out when they seen a space ranger.
It's true.
And
That could be
what
why.
if something was that much bigger than you? What's going to be your instant reaction?
I mean, I would hide. I don't think I'd freeze
Hey, Cam.
because he thought he was in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I'd just hide.
Do you just not have your game closed?
Why?
Because it says T3U Cam is playing American Truck Simulator.
Yeah, it's just open in the background.
Okay.
Cam, are you driving truck right now?
Hold on.
Trucking son of a bitch.
I don't want to stream it because I don't want it to come through Devon shit. But I promise, I swear, on Jeebus that I'm parked in a rest area.
All right. All
I'm
right.
parked in a rest area, taking my mandatory 12.
You're my 10 out. You're my 10. Stupid. I'm about to be on a 36-hour reset here soon.
I think DOT Ohio is 11 with a 30-minute break.
I don't follow the rules.
Outlaw trucker and his cab over.
Yep, I love it.
You know, remember growing up when they kept saying the sun was going to destroy the earth? It was going to blow up and we were going to die.
Yeah. What did they do that for? Like, just to be like, yeah, you kids are so fucking dumb. You probably think this is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, and then when you get older, they tell you, well, it's about, 45 million years away.
And they're like, your kids won't even, like, ever see that. And then I'm like, well, but my kids could.
Yeah, see, when I go to bed tonight, god damn it, Devin.
Yeah, so now Cam's going to be thinking about the sun collapsing in on itself because it burned out into a black hole and sucking everything into it.
Into my eyes are going to be basically black from not getting any sleep. You're like, what's wrong? Fucking Devin.
I was thinking of Owen the 45th last night. And
Yeah, Owen the Great, 45th.
Speaking of the sun destroying everything, what would you do say a black hole was coming towards Earth? What would you do on your last day? Like, it's inevitable. We get 24 hours and it's all over. We get sucked in.
go
Probably
out
gonna
in
go
a
to.
blaze of glory.
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go to Devin's.
I don't know what that means, and it concerns me a little bit.
No,
Well,
it involves
mine's
no
a little-
firearms. I promise
Mine's
you
a little
that.
more mild.
Okay, all right. Well, you never know.
Mine's a little more mild. I'm literally just gonna go to Devin's and grab a gun, shoot for a little bit, see what it's about, and then I'm gonna hang out with my family. Super cheesy, just relax.
Have you never
Before
shot a
we-
gun?
No.
Why have I not taken you
You
to shoot a gun
gun.
before? All you have to do is ask Cam, and I'll take you to do anything you want to do.
Oh. I shot
Don't
myself.
let me shoot guns drunk.
I shot myself baby gun.
That's illegal.
I mean, perfectly stone cold sober.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah,
No
brother.
alcohol involved.
And we were on private property.
Yeah, so everyone just calm down, hippies.
You don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
But
No,
Cameron,
well, hold on. Go ahead.
we could all go out to that place that I took you guys last summer,
Fish.
and we can shoot over there and fish.
We could just shoot in Cameron's house, can't we?
Yeah,
Well,
we could.
There's quite a few houses around me. Like, I'm not exactly
Miss.
spread out as much as I would love to be.
Don't miss then.
or aim into the field that has a backdrop of a woods. Like you set
Right.
up your targets there, like what we did.
We'll stand up on a ladder and shoot down.
No, that's stupid.
That's safe.
So, for my last day, I'm taking Casey and we're going on a crazy drug bender.
What about?
Hell yeah.
She's just along for the ride. She ain't gonna do nothing, but
I
Let her
want
just
to know
chill.
your pants.
we gotta have somebody.
No, you don't.
I want to smell your pants. Are you sure I'm not the one? You're not the one doing the coke right now.
So
Me and Casey will need a driver. We might as well let her drive, right? Last
Yeah.
day on Earth.
I'm gonna try to Evil Knievel it into the black hole, like so I can be the first.
I'm gonna try to really drive a semi.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna do it, guys.
I'm gonna do it.
As soon as he starts it, gone.
Okay, now think of this though. What if we all do these crazy things, and the black hole just puts us in a
Does that
dimension,
happen?
and we're all fine on the other end?
We're just
But you have to live
everything-
with the shitty stuff that you just did.
You morally have to live with what you just did.
you did the
Last
drugs.
24 hours.
You did the drugs. Straight to jail.
You play music too loud, straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
I feel like they'd give you a pass, you know.
No. Well, yeah, because all the senators are gonna be doing crazy shit too. They're like, yeah, we're gonna pretend like this never happened.
I mean, they already do a bunch of drugs
Yeah.
and stuff, but you know,
And crazy
it
shit.
really, I really want to be any different for them than they
Yeah, the
live
Democrat-
now.
You want to be in the Democratic pedophile ring?
How do you think they make it? Don't ever throw a party into any shit talking.
I'm just no. I didn't mean like that.
But
You
you
did
did.
wrong. Just admit it. You did wrong.
I made Trump fun of Trump earlier.
Yeah, but everybody does.
Really? You just said he's your inner voice. I mean, that's not really making fun of him.
Not
Just means you like
true. Okay, this is the first time that I'm hearing this along with you.
And technically, that's the second time you've made fun of a Democrat this episode. Because remember, he was a Democrat up until the point of him running for Republican office.
Hey,
Regardless,
business
off the
man.
topic.
Business move.
We're strictly
Regardless.
non-political podcast.
Look, okay, anybody
All
can get it.
senators do stupid shit. Okay, let's just throw that out there.
Yeah,
Every
let me
single
phrase
one of them.
All the lizard people pedophiles. Is that better?
Yeah, there we go. Wait, are you talking grays, greens, or whites?
I don't want to bring color into
It's
this.
the grays.
It's not.
That's what they
It's not
say.
lizard people. Crab people.
Crab people. I haven't heard of the crab people.
Oh God, not the crab people.
Never seen that South Park.
Oh,
Epic.
I thought you were talking like a real
People.
conspiracy.
People.
You should watch the clip, dude. It's so funny.
It's a great episode.
You just start chanting, "Crab people, crab people."
Basically, their whole plan was when a queer eye for the straight guy was
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
The park basically said they were crab people, so they could make all the men in the world metrosexual, so they could take it over easier. Basically, is what it was.
Dang.
That was the whole premise of the episode.
I got a question. How many seasons are out of Rick and Morty?
I think
I don't even
5.
know. 5? Yeah.
Ooh, I'm too behind on that too. Where do you watch it?
I watch
HBO
it.
Max has it, dude.
Who has
Hulu.
it? Hulu?
HBO Max has it.
HBO Max has it? I gotta catch up on that because I
South
do
Park
I
as
do
well.
really enjoy that and South Park, and I'm so far behind on both of them. I was gonna do the specials of South Park and then go back and watch like the rest of the season. They don't do like the whole tie-in seasons anymore, do they?
They still do.
So that kind of upsets me. I want them to go back to their like kind of old style. I mean, they're
It's
still
just
good.
random.
They're still good, but I love the random shit.
Yeah, where it doesn't really tie into anything.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that's what kind of turned me off for a while. Because for a really long time, I watched them as soon as they came out. Or, like, when I was working seconds, I had them recorded, and I would watch them as soon as I got home. Awkward silence.
A super awkward silence.
I thought you guys dropped for a minute. I was going to be like, oh, shit.
I thought Cam was gonna weigh in there.
I don't have anything to say.
Cam, you watch Rick and Morty?
I do. I love Pickle Rick.
I almost
What's your
got...
favorite Rick?
I almost
Wait,
got
wait,
the
wait.
Rick and Morty desk pad.
I really want to get some Rick and Morty pops.
Me too, but like the only ones I can ever find are just like the plain Rick. And I
Yeah,
know they
I
came
wanna-
out with like 100 Mortys.
You know how the guy who voices Rick does drunk Rick?
Does he get drunk?
He gets fucked up. He takes like 4 shots of tequila in like 30 minutes.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
He literally just watched a video of this, and he was doing it. And he's like, "All right, this sounded too sober," and they're like, "No, it was great. You sounded drunk." And he's like, "No, I need another shot of tequila," and they're like, "No, no more."
I can do better.
I just banged the shit out of my mic on accident.
I didn't hear it.
Gross.
That's because I have the crisp on so that you guys can't hear it as well, but it probably picked up in the recording. So I apologize to you headphone users.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I was
Say
gonna say,
it.
fuck, I'll say it. Most of the people at Kumbach,
It's only down to like one person now.
yeah, I got yelled at for mine. So, huh?
Yelled at for what?
Wearing my headphone.
Oh.
Singular.
Even though one person
Well-
rocks two almost all the time.
But I just went ahead and I just grabbed my DeWalt speaker and threw that bitch on max.
Yeah, hell yeah to not hearing ever again.
All right, yeah, dude. I basically turn on the dun, 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 dun. Can't hear nothing. Just driving around, just heavy metal.
Yeah, eventually, though, your hearing is going to start to fade.
It already does.
Yeah, so maybe turn it down a little bit.
Genetically, my hearing is going to disappear at some point.
Damn kids and their rock and roll.
Damn hippies.
Damn hippies and their rocking and rolling and hula hooping.
Naked hula hooping.
Hey, you can do that for your OnlyFans, Cam.
Ooh, yes. Check it out.
Naked hula hooping.
Here soon, coming soon.
Coming soon. Just keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes peeled for it.
We do need to re-tag the Patreon though, like on our pages.
Yeah.
I'm not very active on Twitter. I'm not much of a Twitter guy. I'm not much of a social media poster. That's
That's the
issue.
problem. I'm not either.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know how to stay hip with the kids.
I don't know what these hashtags mean.
I just see kids throwing their fingers together and say hashtag grandpa boomer.
So Danielle bought those like things that you bite into that were like a big TikTok craze. You know what I'm talking
What?
about? Like they're
Oh, yeah, the apple?
shaped like fruit.
The water
No
that's supposed to
idea.
sound like
Yeah, they were like weird plastic things. They're gross. I'm just gonna let you know that we have like 20 of them. But on that thing, it's like super weird. Like it's like hit or miss. Hashtag hit or miss. Hashtag hello kids. Like it's such weird fucking brandy.
What's the point? What's the point of it?
So it's almost like a jelly, like shooter, but no alcohol. And you cut the top off and like push on the fruit. But people on TikTok were biting the sides of it. And it either shoots into your mouth at 1,000 miles an hour or all over your fucking kitchen at 1,000 miles an hour. We tried it.
Interesting.
Tastes like shit.
That's interesting.
I was trying to look up the VR game that the creators of Rick and Morty did, but it was only showing me the VR game for Rick and Morty.
Yeah, well, that's one thing I do love about Steam. They, like, well, not with that, but like they have so many games and so many free games, or like cheap games.
This game was like super vulgar, and like I want to link a video of a guy playing it, but I can't even find the video or like the game. Oh, it was so crazy. But like you could tell, like the one dude is voiced by Rick. The other dude that's like your little helper that you're constantly hurting and pissing off is voiced by Morty. Great game. I obviously haven't played it.
I still don't have a VR set up, so
Me neither, and it's probably going to be quite a while before I even think about getting one.
yeah, it's fun to play with. Like someone else has it, but like I don't know that I could see myself going and buying it anymore.
Oh, I found it. Trover Saves the Universe.
Okay, is it free?
No,
VR.
and it's VR.
You're not paying attention to the whole build-up to finding this.
Hey, free is a valid question.
It's because your mom doesn't let you buy games doesn't mean our mom doesn't.
Apparently, it's open
found my-
for everything.
What do you mean?
Like it's on Switch, which
Oh,
doesn't have a VR service. It's on
you go.
PlayStation,
Well,
but their
I'm about to buy
website
this
can't be
flight simulator.
reached.
I'm about to be a pilot and a truck driver.
Pilot Simulator. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
there's a flight simulator on Steam.
Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yes.
You might want to check on can you run it because 3090s are
Oh,
having
I'm
issues.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not running it. You can. Yeah.
Say like
3090. I know one person with a 3090. Fuck.
I know
I
I
wish.
can't run that. Like
Because I don't have anything fancy at all. You know what I have. I don't even know what I have. I just bought a system that had stuff in it. And I put it in a new case. Let me rephrase that. Trey put it in my new case. Actually, I still have to pay for the case to JJ. My bad. They probably didn't even realize that until right now.
no, they do.
Trey, I'm gonna get a text from JJ. Where's my money? Where's my money, Cam?
Let's start breaking your kneecaps.
Yeah. Where's my money, Brian? Where's my money? But do you have any
Okay.
news stories, Devin?
Yeah, I have my Florida story.
You want to get into that? Does anyone else have anything to talk about before we do that?
What you got?
Okay, so you want to hear the Florida stories?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Driver smashes through traffic arm and jumps drawbridge. Police are trying to identify the driver of a vehicle that was captured on video as it appeared to jump a rising drawbridge earlier this week. Police officers said at about 8 a.m. Monday, a driver broke through a traffic arm before jumping the Main Street Bridge. It was apparently not the first time someone was caught on camera pulling this stunt, according to the police. During an event last month, a biker jumped over the gap.
I mean, that's probably. I feel like that's your play there. Like, if you're gonna do it,
But they're
Probably
all
do it
making
on like an MX bike.
They're all making it though.
The video that they show of that person doing it, they did make it.
Oh yeah, brother.
Priest and 2 dominatrix charged with vandalism after altar threesome.
oh my god,
Whoa, what?
So this happened a year ago, but they just got charged. So a former priest and 2 dominatrix were slapped with vandalism charges for having sex atop a church's altar in September of last year. Travis Clark and 2 women were initially charged by police with obscenity following the alleged threesome last September.
that's naughty.
The attorney's office on Friday announced lesser charges for the unholy trinity, who were busted after a passerby saw them through a church window and reported them to police.
You know he cracked a smile.
Oh, he was like, oh, this will get a laugh. The 2 dominatrixes, Mindy Dixon, 41, and 28-year-old Melissa Chang, were wearing corsets and high heels during the threesome, which was being recorded, according to court documents. Sex toys and stage lights were recovered at the scene by police, along with recording devices. And the 2 girls are fighting it. Like, if you go in, it's just like quotes from them saying, like, this is just them trying to get rid of free will and all kinds of stuff like that. But you weren't on like private property. You were on public property.
Do you
Call
think
the
the guy
cops.
kicked the door? I said, do you think they kicked the door and they're like, busted?
Who called the cops on these people? How,
Passerby that seen him through a window.
Oh no.
They didn't even do it. There's no stained glass. I see
No
some stained
shades.
glass.
Well, usually you have like just the top of the church is stained glass.
Most of my windows were, for the one in Harpster, were very. I think they were all stained glass.
That was probably a tiny church. This was in a pretty big city.
Okay.
What a square passerby.
You
Mind your own
should ask
business,
them.
bro.
That was their preacher, and it's a Catholic church.
Was it a passerby, just some Samaritan walking, or was it someone from his flock?
It just says a passerby. But if you're walking
Yeah.
by the church, you probably meant to go in and seen something going on inside. So you're like, oh, shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
I doubt the
Cool.
reaction was that around a Catholic church.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, all right, I'm not even going to say that joke. Move on.
I had one in there, and I'm like, nope, not going, not dive into that level.
I'm not. I'm pretty sure we probably had the same kind of thing. Go ahead with the next one.
Oh, Ronan. Stop, bud. Sit down. Okay. Police say crystal meth found in breakfast burrito. 2 X-ray scans revealed smuggling attempt at airport. Illegal drugs hidden in a breakfast food were found earlier this month by Transportation Security and Administration officials at the airport, according to a report. Breakfast burritos are delicious, but officers were surprised to find crystal meth inside the one pictured. Smuggling attempt was revealed via an unidentified lump inside of the food during a routine X-ray screening of carry-on luggage. TSA officers asked to inspect further, requesting the traveler to unwrap it. So there you go.
How did they know?
X-ray scan. They seen a lump.
So they said,
a lump.
"Hey, put your burrito in here."
He took it. He was eating a breakfast burrito while he was getting the X-ray
He
done.
wasn't.
Like,
No,
what's
it was
that?
in his carry-on, which you're also not supposed to bring food in
Is that
past
tinfoil?
baggage.
Hey man, why do you got a random breakfast burrito in your carry-on bag?
Yeah. Once you go through security, you're not supposed to even have like food past security. You have to buy it inside, and it's like 30 times the price. So people try to sneak small stuff. Oh, I guess you can't have food. You can't have drink.
So this guy, was he gonna smoke this meth on the plane?
He's probably a mule.
Oh, good point. Or did he? Get
It doesn't
the
look
burrito-
like it was like a little bit.
How much
Did he get the-
does it
It's
say
like
the
a
grammage?
double wrapped burrito. And there's just some filling on top of a gigantic 2-3 bags of meth.
I never understood why people just didn't drive
Yeah.
if you're muling. You know,
But-
yeah, they got the.
I
he
mean,
got the
people get
accidental
busted doing that too.
He got the accidental special burrito when he was like, "I just want a breakfast burrito from Taco Bell before I hit this flight."
Well, the only way that it worked really well was Escobar.
I'm
Where
just saying though.
he built those tunnels where you
No,
could
but-
be in 20 minutes. You could be from Mexico, Tijuana, Chihuahua to Texas in 20 minutes.
I'm just saying, give yourself a chance because you got to try to smuggle it past TSA. If you're driving, you probably won't get pulled over as long as you follow the law, right? Not make your suspicious trips where you're going every single week.
Yeah. And
You know what I mean?
the guy probably didn't have a warrant out for his arrest because he wouldn't have been flying.
Yeah, just drive. Try to smuggle drugs, drive.
Or
a lot
go-
better shot.
Or use underground tunnels. Way better option.
This has to be in a state, right?
It's in a
Because
state.
this is part of our Florida.
Yeah.
So you're not crossing the border. You're running it somewhere. Where was the flight going? Did it say that at all in the article?
He's making sure he doesn't ruin it.
You can fly anywhere. It's not like big of a deal, but
It said, like, I seen a little thing about Mexico, but that was it. It says
I don't know.
to travel to Guatemala, Mexico. But
Why
no,
would-
that's a
if you're a
different
mule-
news story. That's a different news story.
So if you're a mule, why don't you just take the tunnels? There's tunnels everywhere.
Yeah, but you have to be
Going-
part of that cartel.
I know.
It
but-
doesn't actually say where the traveler was going. From anywhere I can see. It just talks about how the TSA officers did their jobs.
For them. Jumping bridge. Sounds like an Ohio thing. 'Cause I've seen that a couple times in Toledo when they had their drawbridge. Greece, Florida, meth, Arizona.
Okay. Cameron?
What'd you call Florida?
He
Priest.
called Florida priest.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the jumping the bridge. I was gonna say Arizona, not even kidding. I'll say New Mexico.
You could have said
Um,
Arizona. I said the meth burrito was Arizona.
oh,
Oh,
well then I'll go Arizona for the bridge because that's I thought
somebody had a really
Arizona.
hardcore noise in the background.
Yeah, is Casey vacuuming?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Is it still going?
No.
Okay.
Arizona for the bridge. The two priests and the priest and the two doms. Oh, that's gonna be like Kansas. I don't even know Kansas. The meth and burritos, Florida.
All right. Houston police say crystal meth found in breakfast burrito. So Texas on that one. Florida
Okay.
driver smashes through traffic and
Ow.
jumps Daytona drawbridge, and you guys have got to see this video. And
It
then
was the priest.
Louisiana priest and dominatrix is charged with vandalism.
So I heard two of the three. Like, the bridge was on the pod, but I don't remember them saying where it was at.
Oh, it's in the
Oh.
clip.
Oh,
Oh, that actually ended up perfect.
that was very. Oh,
I mean, that wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be.
It still
That
it still is. They were half second off of ripping their front end off.
Yeah.
How this guy got to be a preacher is my first question. How did you
Yeah,
not just
that-
look at
fair
him and
enough.
say, "What the
Fair enough.
fuck?"
That guy definitely looks like he's into some weird things.
yep.
Now, can you tell that neither of them have eyebrows? Just one of them has a Sharpie.
Yes.
100%.
That was the top comment. Well, there was a comment that said like, "Oh, the one with eyebrows is better looking than the one without." And then somebody commented on that, and it was the top liked comment, and it said neither of them have eyebrows. One just has access to a Sharpie. And if you click on the breakfast burrito ad or the breakfast burrito one and go clear to the bottom, like you see the big, gigantic, massive amounts of meth he actually had under it.
Let me
So
click
one
on
thing,
this.
one thing before we head out of here. So I went to Ace today because I was gonna get a new weed whacker, and I was dead set on getting the DeWalt weed whacker, and I started looking at another one just to see because it was a little bit cheaper. They had one that was on sale. They were like $50 pretty much on each one. So like instead of it being 200, it was like 150, and the other one was like 239. It was 200. And then the DeWalt was 200. So I asked for the DeWalt. They didn't have any in stock. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just grab this other one. So I took it up to check out. So I'm checking out. I scanned. I said, was that the $200 one or the 159? Because the boxes looked identical. And he goes, that was 239. I was like, what? I said, but there's a sale. They have them on sale back there. And he goes, it says 239. I was like, so you're not going to give me the sale that says 200 or 159? He goes, no. Huh. Okay. So I walked it back, paid for my pellets, and got the hell out of there.
Hell yeah.
I was like, like it literally says spring sale. So then I called my brother who works there. Well, he works for Vaughn's, which is associated with Ace there. I was like, hey, if you go in there and you see one at any point, you buy that DeWalt and I'll pay you back. And he goes, I'll just go in there and order one. I can order them. So, all right. And I get a discount for it.
Good job.
Oh, I was just like, it literally says a sale. But they have high schoolers running it, so.
Yeah. Makes sense. That was a great story.
Yeah, I just wanted
Thanks.
to get that off. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I was frustrated.
Anything else, Cam?
No.
What's grinding your gears?
Well, I was like, Cole, I should have been like, slam my desk on the counter and be like, do you know who my brother is? And they probably would have said no.
Then you'd have been like, well, I tried.
Well, he's half a big deal. JK.
We
What?
love
That's
you,
what-
Cole.
Yeah. If you're sober enough to hear this, we love you. Any
All
last
right.
words, Dustin?
No. Nope. I think that'll do it. Anything else for you guys?
Nope.
No.
Well, thank you guys for listening. As always, stay unwoken.
See ya.
Bloop.